Welcome back to Out of the Park Baseball 2021 Arizona Diamondbacks franchise episode 21, resuming where we left off last episode. And we're still in first place, 89 and 52, 12 and a half games ahead of the Dodgers. Definitely cruising right now. We'll see how we do here in September. Called up the entire roster, so we have almost 40 guys. I did offer CJ Cron an extension. He only wanted, what was it? Let's see. He wanted 2 years, $4 million. So super cheap, super good. He's been good this year. 303, 12 home runs. Can't complain at all. So definitely wanted to extend him. Looks like Syndergaard extended with the Mets as well. So big news over there in New York. But this year's been good for us. Obviously we made a lot of trade deadline moves to improve our team, but we're 95. We're heading towards 100 wins. We're going to be 162 basically. Now this is some bad news. Zach Gallen is going to be out for 3 to 4 months. That is not good for our postseason run. He was 17 and 4. Obviously we have plenty of rotation guys. I'm just going to throw Alex Young in there for now. Actually, he's exhausted. Okay. I was going to say I will give him a start, but yeah, we'll be fine. Bumgarner's going to get a start here. But yeah, Zach Gallen, one of our best, most reliable pitchers, is out. And that's the whole reason I went and, basically acquired 8 starters, because all these injuries and unreliable players, I couldn't take the risk, especially if we're making a playoff run. I really want to win the World Series. So let's go ahead and continue. We've officially clinched the playoffs, by the way. We're 98 and 58. 99 wins there. And we are at 100. So pretty good achievement. The Rays made the playoffs. Indians, Angels, Astros, Braves, all clinching the postseason. NL Central is still up for grabs. Nats, Dodgers, Mets, Pirates all in the wild card hunt in the NL. Twins, White Sox in the wild card hunt in the AL. So let's see. We're 101 wins as we beat the Giants 10-3 there. So coming up to the last final few games of the season, gonna give a few players some spot starts to rest our main guys. Fried is good. We're just gonna save him. He's actually been really good for us. 10 starts, 3-2, 2.98 ERA. Gonna give Alex Young the start here against the Rockies, and he actually did good, or decent. 6 innings, 4 earned. So that's good. Trevor Bauer, will give him his 30th start. How did he do? 6 innings, 3 earned, so not bad. We'll give Urena a start to wrap up the season. Or do we want to give Max Meyer a start? We should be good. We'll give Urena a start. Finish up the year. Nagashima was suspended for 4 games. Not sure what that was about. Oh, looks like they had a brawl. Had a rough year for us. Kind of a disappointment. Got him out of Japan. He hit .218 with 5 home runs in 37 games with us. But in AAA, he was really good. So, he's still got good potential. We'll see what he can do for us next year, but this year really kind of disappointing. So that's going to wrap up our season. 103 and 59. David Fletcher at 40 for 40 player, 40 home runs. What a great season he had. What a great acquisition. 40 home runs, 377. 447 on base, a 726 slugging, a 1.173 OBS, and a 10.7 WAR. 200 OBS plus. Obviously, our scout has him rated at the tippy top because you just can't have a lower rating than that when you're putting up these kinds of numbers. And he only played 136 games. We're going to have to give him more playing time next year because he's just so good. So good. Clearly our MVP. And Daniel Murphy was like the most brilliant signing ever. 354 with 17 home runs. Gene Segura hit 311 with 11 home runs. Marte 344 with 38 home runs. Peralta 321, 11 home runs. Keeboom with us hit 265 with 5 home runs. Calhoun 256 with 36 home runs. Darno with us hit 199 with 3 home runs. Kind of an unfortunate season for him. It's his last year. He's not going to be coming back. Max Fried with us, 10 starts, 298, 3-2. Alex Young, 10-2 with a 3.19 ERA. Bauer was 4-4 with a 2.78 ERA with us. Bumgarner, 13-6, 4.48 ERA. Jose Urena was 5-1 with a 3.86 ERA. Blake Snell, in 11 starts with us, was 5-2 with a 3.10 ERA. Bullpen-wise, Matt Barnes, 19 games, 10 saves, 3.79 ERA. Will Smith, 19 games, 1 save, 4.08 ERA. Betances, full season with us, 4-3 with a 2.29 ERA. Bradley, 26 saves, 5.40 ERA. O'Day, 2-1 with a 6.06 ERA. He had a rough last outing, gave up 11 runs. He had a 3 ERA, almost doubled his ERA. So all year long he was great until he got hurt, I guess, and he just never pitched again for the rest of the season. 10 games with us, Glasnow struggled, 5.40 ERA, and Jose Alvarez in 59 games was not very good, a 4.73 ERA. Zach Gallen, 29 starts, 17-4, 3.31 ERA. Aaron Nola, 14 games, 4.09 ERA. And Luke Weaver, 10 starts, 5-2, 4.13 ERA. So that is how our team did. We clinched the division. Dodgers missed the playoffs, which is a rarity these days. Astros Twins in the wild card. Let's see how they do. Nats and Mets also in the wild card. Looks like the Nationals advance and the Twins advance. So the Astros do not continue on to the divisional round. Let's take a look at this playoff tree. We are going to be facing the Nationals in a best of 5. So let's make sure we have our team ready. Fried, Bauer, Bumgarner, Urena. That is going to be my bullpen as well here. Young and Snell are going into the bullpen. But that's going to be my rotation because Fried has been really good for us. Our lineups are all set. Our team's really good. So I'm not too concerned about this series against the Nationals, although they are a good team. They got Freddie Freeman at the deadline. They got Jankowski, Kyle Seager, Hunter Renfroe. So they made some trades, Lance Lynn. James Bourque is their closer. They got Diego Castillo. They must have made a deal with the Padres and Rays. Michael Wacha they got. So they made some deals. So let's see how we do against the Nationals. Game 1 against Scherzer. Fried versus Scherzer. Maybe I'll do Bauer. I'll do Fried third. Just because of the name alone. I mean, Bauer's more of an ace. Bauer versus Scherzer. Game 1. And Diamondbacks win. Game 1. Game 2 is going to be Corbin Bumgarner. Diamondbacks win. 6-5. Game 3. Fried versus Strasburg. And we sweep the Nationals. Very nice. Ketel Marte is the series MVP. Nationals just couldn't handle the superior Diamondbacks organization. And we are going to advance on to the championship series. If you guys have been tuning into the live stream with David Knight, our Astros Nationals dual franchise, that's been very interesting. Definitely go check that out. So, Braves, Diamondbacks, League Championship, Rays and Twins in the AL. Got Jose Urena versus, no, not Jose Urena. Bauer. All right, let's go back here. Bauer versus Anderson. Bauer's going to be out for 4 weeks, but we did win. But that's tough. That is very tough. And I don't think we can just call people up on the playoff roster. Oh, yes, we can. Okay, Max Meyer. We're going to throw Max Meyer in there. Or not, we're not going to throw him in, actually, in the rotation. We're going to throw Blake Snell in. So we got Bumgarner versus Bryce Wilson. Braves win 9-2. Fried versus Soroka. Braves win 4-3. Urena versus Fultonwich. We win. Series tied at 2. Game 5, Snell versus Anderson. Braves win 6-1. Game 6, big game here. Bryce Wilson versus Madison Bumgarner. Diamondbacks win 6-5. This is a nail biter. Game 7, Soroka versus Fried. And Atlanta is going to win 6-1. Max Fried unable to get it done for us. Went 3 innings, gave up 5 earned. Max Meyer pitched his heart out, 3 1/3, 1 earned run. Rest of the bullpen did great. Offense just wasn't able to pick up. Fletcher was not able to repeat his success in the regular season, only hitting .262 in the postseason. So that's unfortunate. We lose to the Braves. So we'll have to come back next season, try and win it all. The Rays, Twins. Twins win there. So game 7 between the Rays and the Twins. Let's see what happens here. Looks like the Rays have prevailed. They win. Jose Martinez, strong offensive performance. So it's going to be Rays Braves, which would be a very interesting World Series in real life. Trevor Richards versus Mike Fultonwich, game 1. Nope, actually it's going to be McKay versus Anderson. Braves win 7-6 in a dramatic victory. Richards versus Wilson. Rays win 8-7. Very close games. Fultonwich versus, or no, they keep moving Fultonwich. Soroka versus Honeywell. Braves win 3-1. Fultonwich versus Torrenos. Rays win 10-3. Anderson versus McKay. Rays win 2-0. They lead the series 3-2. Game 6. Richards versus Wilson. Braves win. Game 7. Series tied. Honeywell versus Soroka. And the Braves are your 2021 World Series champions. Ronald Acuna Jr. is your series MVP. And that's unfortunate for us and the Rays. Missing out. Unable to win. There's your playoff tree. We'll recap. The Nationals beat the Mets in the wild card, got swept by us. We beat the Braves. Braves beat the Rays. So that was a great postseason, but really unfortunate that we couldn't go to the World Series because we probably could have won. But we just didn't have it. We just were missing a piece, some sort of pitching piece. You know, we really have a great rotation, but Zach Gallen would have been really helpful. if we could have had Gallen and Bauer in the World Series, I think we would have won. Very unfortunate. All right. Weaver suffers a setback. That's okay. He'll be back soon. Let's get to this off season. We're going to take a look at how we did this season, and then we'll wrap things up. And, of course, we'll head into the off season next episode and move on with everything. We got a score of 871, which is a fantastic score. Still didn't win the World Series, though. Calhoun has a contract option of $9 million. 256, 36 home runs. I'm going to avoid it. I think I'll let him walk. Review of season goals. I secretly hoped that you would make the playoffs, but I certainly did not expect it. I'm happy you did. Having a top 6 first baseman's good. Yep, Daniel Murphy. Thank you for acquiring him. We need to improve our draft. Overall, pretty happy with us. He wants us to extend Rondon, acquire a top player, increase attendance, bring more of your drafted players to the team, and reach the World Series in the next 5 seasons. He's giving us a budget of $150 million. And apparently Justin Verlander retired and he's going to run for Congress. So that's interesting. We have a lot of personnel leaving. And we have arbitration coming up. Top prospects, Max Meyer, Bobby Witt Jr., both top prospects. Max Meyer is our future, obviously. Just to recap the year he had. Offensively, he hit .362 in 15 games, 29 games to be exact. And then pitching-wise, he was in 6 starts in 14 games, 4-0 with a save. And he had a 3.97 ERA. So, not a bad ERA, not great, but he's got potential. He is definitely versatile. Can play first, can play third. Played a little bit of right field for us as well. Can obviously start, can come out of the bullpen. So this guy is our future, and we definitely want him to... We want to build the team around him. Think of him as our Mike Trout. So Max Meyer is our guy, and we're just going to have to see. We have Bauer for a while, because he is extended. But it's just a matter of where we go with this team. There's a lot of decisions to make. A lot of players we can get rid of. A lot of players we should keep. Maybe we'll make some moves on the free agent market. Definitely let me know your suggestions. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.